Hello and welcome. My name is Sumal Karunanayake. I head up the partner organization here in AWS for ANZ. The role of the partner organization is fundamentally to connect differentiated partner capability and capacity to solve the most differentiated use cases and customer challenges through our partners and our distribution network. Today I am joined by Helder Klemp, who is the founder and CEO of DNX Solutions, and Emma Davidson from NEXTGEN Group. Helder, I'd like to ask you to tell us a little bit more about DNX Solutions and who they are, and yourself as well.
Sure. Thanks for having me here today. My name is Helder Klemp. I am CEO and co-founder of DNX Solutions. And DNX Solutions is this born in the cloud premier tier AWS partner in Australia with a clear mission to democratize cloud computing and allow customers to leverage more AWS. We have deep specialization in our modernization practice among with our data capabilities on GenAI, analytics, and also security and compliance and managed services. Okay, so for me, it's super excited to be here today among friends, literally. Sumal and I have been working together from the partner team as well, from AWS, and Emma, close friend as well, and partner from NEXTGEN. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you, Helder. Emma, over to you in terms of give us a little bit of an insight into NEXTGEN and of course yourself as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me today. So Emma Davidson, Director of Cloud, and I have the pleasure of leading our AWS business unit. And our role as a distributor is to support partners on their partner journey and help them get go-to-market ready, and also help deliver operational and billing capability to partners that are looking to resell AWS services and build an annuity business. But what makes NEXTGEN really unique is our value proposition and how we go to market. So NEXTGEN, in addition to our distribution business, has a number of channel services, and they're designed to help partners uncover customer opportunities and on the customer journey. So we have our demand generation capability, O-Space, and that looks at identifying customers in the right stage of their buy cycle, and we help influence that buy cycle through to a marketing or a sales qualified lead. And then we have our cloud advisory business, Optima. And Optima is quite unique. We work very closely with Optima in our AWS business practice, and their role is cloud advisory services. And we do a lot around optimized licensing assessments for AWS, you know, that pre-sales engine of looking at the on-prem environment and accelerating their motion to move to AWS. And then we have Elastic Digital, who's our digital marketing agency. So partners lean on Elastic Digital to support them with their marketing efforts, digital marketing, website builds. You know, they're a full in-house digital marketing agency. So combine that all together, it creates this really lovely flywheel for partners to be able to consume NEXTGEN services and really accelerate their ability to take AWS to market.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And you know, obviously you would have heard one of our key core leadership principles is customer obsession, and everything we do as an organization works back from solving a customer problem. Yeah. And to be able to do so in a differentiated capability is super important, and so to do so with two partners together is doubling that sort of capability. So Helder, why did you choose to work with NEXTGEN?
Sure. I think everything started around 3 years ago, where we were very busy doing delivery project by project, but not a lot of recurring revenue in our business. And we took the strategic decision to push more and then go to the market offering cloud operations managed services, right? And inside managed services, we also added the reselling from AWS as a capability around this. We had customers asking for that actually. And then we went through AWS, we tried to understand how can we enable the company to get that. And then we said, look, yeah, a lot of steps, we want to go fast, and then say, let's go to a distro that will accelerate the outcomes here. And then that will put us already on the reselling as well. But very interesting, that was the intent, but the partnership with NEXTGEN started even before that a bit, where NEXTGEN also assisted us at that time to get into public sector, AWS public sector. And as you know, it's a different organization. So we are very established on the commercial sector, but public sector at that time wasn't that big. So we work together with NEXTGEN on that, and I think Emma can expand later. And also we work together on the OLAs for the licensing as well with Optima. And then we see, yeah, we're already working with them. So let's enable the reselling as well as part of the engagement. And it was like a no-brainer at that time for us.
Got it. So playing back, Emma, the value proposition of NEXTGEN is an end-to-end capability that you provide to our partners, and even those partners that are premier partners.
Absolutely.
Not just a burgeoning partner that's building a practice on AWS.
Yep.
So end-to-end meaning, demand generation, license optimization, finance, and then the post-sale piece as well in terms of run and operate. And Helder, you specialize in solving very targeted customer use case challenges, migrate, modernize, optimize. And so, you look at NEXTGEN for you to be able to do that at scale as well. Is that a fair point?
Absolutely.
Excellent. So coming back to you, Emma, in terms of the NEXTGEN business model, quite often people look at what would be construed as a distributor, as with resell being the sort of core tenet.
Yep.
Can you kind of give us a little bit of insight into how NEXTGEN differentiates itself beyond that, but to focus on how you, through our partners, can accelerate customer outcomes?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think touching on those channel services again, they're independent businesses of NEXTGEN. So a partner can access these channel services regardless of their partnership in our distribution business. And I think that's what makes us unique in the sense that, there's not that commitment from a distribution lens, but how do we then sort of expand that partnership as they start to work through our channel services? So for a partner development manager at NEXTGEN, so my team's made up of partner development managers, solutions architects, the partner development manager sits down with the AWS partner and we really understand what they're trying to drive here in terms of their business goals and outcomes and what they want to deliver to those customers. And we build out a plan and we pull in the right AWS programs, which is super important to making sure we're helping partners unlock those key programs that provide profitability, and the right channel services. So in the instance of DNX, we engage with them from helping them expand their public sector footprint. We've got strong partnerships in AWS public sector, but also in public sector as well. And we brought in our General Manager of Public Sector to help coach and mentor the DNX team around the Australian public sector. And then we also helped engage the right teams within the public sector business to support DNX in their go-to-market offerings.
That's awesome. And it's whilst it's a model for the ultimate scale mechanism, you're also taking a very sort of subjective and deliberate focused approach to solve problems as well with your partners, which is very cool. Switching gears a little bit, looking at routes to market, probably goes without saying that if you speak to anybody at AWS, Marketplace is our singular strategic route to market, for the future, and everything we do, is geared towards that. Like to get your perspective in terms of DNX's own approach to Marketplace. And then same question to you, Emma, as well.
No, sure. I think we are super aligned with AWS team here from the partnership and also sales organization that Marketplace is a priority. Our offerings are Marketplace friendly already, and I think we have 10 plus offerings. Our partners transact through Marketplace, such as MongoDB, Databricks, and others as well. So our sales personnel also understand that Marketplace accelerates the process, the procurement process. And we are doubling down on Marketplace and also assisting the AWS to improve the Marketplace experience for the Australia companies as well. So
brilliant. Emma?
Yeah, look, Marketplace for NEXTGEN is a key strategic priority. We take a number of your technology partners to market. So being able to onboard them into the marketplace and help enable their channel as well through CPPO is a role that we're sort of taking as a key priority. So working with those channel partners, enabling them as CPPO partners, and then helping them build out solutions that they can take to market on the marketplace as well. So, our role there is education, enablement, and supporting those partners in their routes to market.
Brilliant. And, it's something that you will see continual lean in, if you like, from ourselves as well as other partners, not just a power of three, right? It's a power of, at the nth degree, I guess, in terms of technology partnerships and so on.
Absolutely, yeah.
Looking at the future and this concept of co-solving together and accelerating customer outcomes, we live in a day and age where migrations still have a long way to go. However, most boards and C-suites are talking about accelerating modernisation, accelerating the value and the impact to their customers as well as their employees, line of business capability, and those big two words or one word with acronym,
yep.
Generative AI. Love to get your perspective just to close off on what does that look like in terms of accelerating those outcomes for your customers. Hold it first.
Oh, no, sure. We are very excited, very busy internally, working with AWS and our partners around GenAI. Kelly Griffin is my CTO, very busy and thought leader on this matter as well. Internally, we are using as a leadership team as well, and also as a wide company. We are piloting Amazon Q business inside the company. I personally doing that, enabling my company data using Amazon Q and evaluating the results around that. Amazon Key developer as well. It's another area that my modernization practice it's using to accelerate modernization. That's the whole idea, right? Not creating new solution, but try to accelerate the current solutions with GenAI. I think it's super important to solve customer problems.
And what about you, Emma?
Yeah, look, our role's a little bit different. We, as an extension of AWS, we're here to train and enable our partner community on generative AI and be thought leaders in that space as well.
Awesome, thank you. All right, I promise, last question each. Helder, if you had one thing that you could convey to the audience, which is a statement of what differentiates DNX Solutions and what you want to know singularly that you're the best at?
Yes, that's a very, very good question. I think modernization, and then be open and not be afraid on the modernization. I think we are very well known around this, and we go for it, and with a customer obsession to get the most of the cloud to the customer.
Awesome. Emma?
Oh, big question. Look, NEXTGEN's an end-to-end capability. So our value is around helping partners deliver value sooner on AWS, and they can access any of our channel services to help accelerate that. But ultimately, it comes down to us helping guide partners through their partner journey and accelerating that time for their go-to-market readiness on AWS.
Wonderful, thank you. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, Helder. It's been an absolute pleasure having you here. Thank you, team. Now, if anybody wants to get in touch with DNX Solutions or NEXTGEN, please get in touch with Emma Davidson or Helder Klemp. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.